So I know sometimes the channel can get a little confusing because it'll just go for months posting about one vehicle or posting about one thing, and then randomly just post a video about something that has absolutely nothing to do with whatever we've posted in the past. So I posted a video about a cryptocurrency the other day, and I just wanted to make another video to reiterate that a little bit, as the price of it has tripled since my initial investment only a few days ago, which means I have tripled my investment since then. Now, there's always a risk with things like that because it's going to crash eventually. They always do. The thing that a lot of people need to realize is that with cryptocurrencies and things like that, when they do crash, a lot of times they crash to they go up real high, they crash a little bit, they go up, they crash a little bit, and a lot of times on each crash, it builds a new plateau, and it keeps going up and up and up slowly. So let's just say it went from 20 cents to 70 cents. Well, when it does a huge spike like that, it also means there's going to be a huge spike back down. But anytime it slowly builds up, it doesn't have an extreme crash back down. It comes down, up, down, up, down, up. Now, every time it drops significantly, you buy in more. So when it goes back up, your investment is worth more. So what some people do is when it goes up extremely high, like it did this morning, they'll sell their entire investment, wait for it to drop a fraction, and they'll buy in again, and now they'll have more shares. And it's not a super bad thing to do. It does irritate a lot of people, because if a lot of people do that at once, it causes the price to crash, where if everybody just held on, the price would keep going up, which would cause more people to buy, and then more people to buy, the price goes up. So again, I'm going to reiterate that I would jump onto it before it starts getting very high. Once it loses another zero, the initial amount of money that you can take home from it is going to keep going down and down and down. At 0.000, so 4 zeros, 2667, if you would drop $1,000 on that and wait for it to reach 1 cent, the payout is $350,000. Projection from a lot of people is next year it will hit 1 cent. Some people say it's impossible, some people say it is. At the time, what is happening slowly is what they call coin burning. And what coin burning is the less coins they are, the market is already there, the money is already invested. But what happens is they go through patterns, or companies set things up where every so many coins they burn a bunch of them. Well, the thing is, the price is already out there, but the coins are gone now. So the less coins there is, the higher the value is going to be, and the higher overall potential there will be to make money, and for it to reach a higher, higher max, maybe what you would say. So based on everything right now, you would say, okay, it's not possible for it to hit 1 cent because there's 395 trillion coins out there. Now, that 395 trillion is going to slowly start going down. The faster it goes down, the faster the market's going to go up, and the more everything's going to be worth. There's a playlist out there right now that you can download and stream, and apparently a percentage of the royalties from the singers on the playlist, the company, the artists have agreed to give a percentage of the royalties back to the company, which the company uses to buy the Shiba Inu tokens or coins, and from there they burn that percentage. And then there's an algorithm involved with the transactions that burns a small percentage per day, like 1% of traded volume or something like that. It's very small, barely makes a difference. Whatever. But I want to say it again. Reach out to me for the Coinbase referral if you haven't had a Coinbase yet. When you spend $100 trading or selling the first time, it will give myself and you $10 worth of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is obviously through the roof. It's something where none of us average mortals can take a big enough chunk of money and drop on it and come out ahead. But investing. If you are interested in learning about other cryptocurrencies and how to get them, feel free to message me. I'll probably post some videos explaining it as well, because there's a couple other currencies that I have purchased that I had to jump through a lot of hoops to get, that are even significantly cheaper, where we're going to take $500 to $1,000 and drop it on them and forget about it and wait for the price to, you know, go up 10 or 20 fold, you know, cash out and, you know, make yourself anywhere from 10 grand to, you know, a couple $100,000, whatever. The problem for most of us Americans is that when you hear about something like this, it not only does it not make sense because we don't know much about it, but it also doesn't make sense because we're like, well, what the hell? It doesn't make sense how I could spend $1,000, not do anything, and a guy's walking away with $1 million. That's why a lot of people aren't investing, is because it just doesn't make sense. Now, if you look into it enough, it does make sense. The problem is there's a lot of poor information out there. So if you are going to reach out to somebody for information on something like this, reach out to somebody who does it very well. The beautiful part of investing in things like stocks and cryptocurrencies and stuff like that is that the more people that invest, the more money everyone makes. So people that are deeply invested in it will give you quality information, because by giving you good information, it's also going to help them. So keep that in mind, that this is one of the rare opportunities that somebody will go out of their way to give you good information, because not only will it help you, it'll help them. At the end of the day, it might not be something that you get rich on, but to put $1,000 on something, wait 6 months to a year, and cash out anywhere from 10 grand to a couple $100,000 is completely worth it. Because think of how many times you burned $1,000 on something that was a complete waste of your time. I have done it a lot. I would probably be a very wealthy person right now if I wouldn't have spent so much money on stupid shit my whole life. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions, reach out to me. A lot of my friends and customers have reached out after the last video and have jumped into it. And like I said, the sooner you jump into it, the better, because it's only going to keep going up. And if it goes up too high, you can still invest, but the amount of money you're going to make is a lot lower, and your risk is a lot higher for technically less reward. And if it goes too high, you're just going to have to wait for the new best thing to come out, so that way you can invest in that one instead. So like I said, if anybody has any questions, please reach out to me and let me know. I hope that people don't think the channel is being flooded with stupid crap, because that's not what we're trying to do. All we're trying to do right now is give my customers, friends, and people that watch our channel the ability to make some more money on the side and be a lot more independently, I don't want to use the word wealthy, but be a lot more free with your money to be able to spend it as you need, or to be able to actually save. So I'm going to end this video here. Maybe we'll put out some more informational videos that